Hey everyone, Doug Smaldino, Hillhurst Mortgage. How are you today? Guys, I just had to put out this special video. I'm going to try to keep it short because I put out a long video on Sunday and I don't think many of you read it. But anyway, I'm getting blown up asking for comments about the rate hike today. All right, so first of all, breathe. We're good. We're good. That's the thing. We're good. Now, number one, as you can see on the screen here, Fed hikes its benchmark interest rate by 0.75 percentage points, the biggest increase since 1994. Okay, first of all, you know what that has to do with the local real estate market? Not a whole lot. I won't say nothing, but not a lot. Okay, first of all, let's look at this. When they say this benchmark interest rate that we're talking about, this is the rate. This is the federal funds rate. You gotta get this. You gotta get this part. Number one, federal funds rate. This is the rate that the Federal Reserve, our central bank in the United States of America, lends money to its member banks. Now, who's its member banks? Chase, Wells, B of A, XYZ, ABC. Whatever the big names. That's how they lend money to those banks at this rate. So what happens if let's say Wells Fargo says, "Oh, I'm paying an extra three-quarters of a percent on my loan or my money from the Federal Reserve," then they got charged an extra three-quarters of a percent to the consumer. That's the prime rate. So we got federal funds rate at which the member banks borrow from the Federal Reserve, the United States Central Bank. That's number one. Second thing is the prime rate. That's the rate at which the member banks, the big name banks, the ones the B of A's, the Wells, the Chase, all that, those banks, they lend out on their consumer products, not necessarily mortgages. Okay, that's so we got federal funds rate, prime rate. Now let's talk about mortgage rates and what really affects us. Now, let me shock you a little bit. Mortgage rates crashed today, went down a lot. I know they tanked a couple days. They tanked Friday, they tanked Monday a little bit, and they tanked a lot Monday. It tanked a little bit today. It's all right. It's good. Let's take a look at the mortgage rates. Here's the mortgage rate today. Okay, now I get it. Here's a chart over the last year and a half. We're nice and low at the 2.99, and we kind of hit a crashed and burned, and now we fell. But if you look down here, if you could see see if I make this a little bit bigger, the green, basically the rate when this is the mortgage-backed security price. You see how today, see that green right there? We were up a total on the 5% ticket, 104 basis points. That's huge. That's a big increase in the price of the mortgage-backed security, which means mortgage rates went down. Okay. Now I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'd love to see this trend continue. We got it out. It's three-quarters of a point. Federal Reserve didn't sound like it was so bearish and making all these bad comments about the economy. They just said, look, we got to get it under control. They got a target rate of 2%. Now we're 8.6% when the CPI index came out on Friday, which tanked everything, which is a lot more than, see right here, the strongly committed to the 2% inflation goal. Okay. So that's where they want to be. And it says it's running as fast as pace in more than 40 years. I mean, look, here's where you get the news driven crap. Okay. They're saying it's really energy. It's oil. You take oil out of the equation, we're probably running at 5%. All right. So we're going to go from 5 to 2. It's not so bad. They're going to raise them a little bit more, be a little painful for those interest rates. But for mortgage rates, I think we're getting pretty close to maxed out here. I don't see a whole lot of room for mortgage rates to go a lot higher, especially after today. It was just a kind of a flop, when everyone is expecting rates to go up. This is good news for our buyers. Okay. Take a look at this video. Have them watch this video. I'm going to put out a consumer version here shortly. But if you have questions, give me a call. All right. This is very good news today. We finally got some good news. This is great. 104 basis point increase in the mortgage-backed security. Probably dropped rates about 3/8 of a point today. So that's good news. You guys have questions? Call me. Don't get nervous. We got this. We're going to be fine. We just have to communicate and get the spirit out of our clients' heads because it's all news driven. They're just getting blown up with all this nonsense. All right. Hey guys, have a great day. I put a couple links in the chat below. So if you have questions, check it out. Reach out. Give me a call. Talk to you soon. Cheers.